Hey guys, this is Comic Inno, and today I'm doing a review for Web Warriors issue 5. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Inno episode 138, and that's show a review. All the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. Here we go, I actually have the wrong pile. We have Grim Fairy Tales issue 120, 8 Seal issue 4, Lords of the Jungle, issue 1. Santeria, the Goddess Kiss, issue 1. Titan's Hunt, issue 6. Hawk, issue 5. Batman and Robin Eternal, issue 24. Poison Ivy, The Cycle of Life and Death, issue 3. Injustice Gods Among Us, year 5, issue 6. Black Canary, issue 9. All New X-Men, issue 6. Silk, issue 6. Captain Marvel, issue 3. Power Man and Iron Fist, issue 2. And Extraordinary X-Men, issue 8. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Inno episode 138, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Web Warriors, issue 5. Now, usually I make this exclusive comic for Comic Inno episode, but I had some stuff to say about this issue, so I made an in-depth review. So let's start talking about it. We have this cover, which there's one missing character that's always not on the covers, which is May. I don't really know why. We kind of find out in this issue. But other than that, it's pretty cool. We have the Electro monster and the spiders in the background, and that's pretty much the concept of this issue and really this whole arc. And let's start talking about the artwork. Which I've gotten used to this kind of abstract, bright type coloring, which I think the brightness in the coloring really fits for the book. It's still a little abstract style artwork. It makes the action very crowded in the issue, so that's something I don't really like. There is a scene here which is pretty important where you don't really know what happened because it's so crowded. That might be on purpose. I just didn't really like that style of artwork for this. But let's start talk about the story, actually. And here it's the last issue of this Electro monster arc, or Electro group arc, and most of the spiders are able to figure out a way to defeat this monster, to make a web dome, and let me see if I could, here it is, to make a web dome and trap the monster. But at the same time, we have Spider Britain or Spider UK and Mayday / Spider-Woman / Spider-Girl trapped in the dome, and we don't know what happens to them. They might have died, probably didn't, but they might have. And we don't really know where the story is going to take those two. But Arana's like, hey, we're going to leave them. We did the right thing. I'm sure that's what they would have wanted. And everyone else has just kind of moved on from the end of the issue. But what did I think of the issue overall? First of all, I will say I was getting a little bored with this story arc. I felt that the Electro story arc definitely had a lot of potential, but they didn't really dig into the characters. They literally just made it a two-dimensional big electric monster for them to defeat. And I thought there would be a little bit more story between these alternate universes that we were kind of getting in the beginning of the arc, but fell through towards the end. But obviously the biggest thing I was very upset about was the handling of Spider UK and Mayday Parker. Now, I don't think I probably am upset that they killed her off, but I'm more upset of how they handled it, and the reactions to it. Arana, I feel like, didn't have to trap them in the dome so quickly like they did seem like they were going to get out. It kind of felt like a cop-out. I don't know if Spider UK needed to be in that forest to get away from the Electros, even though there were Electros there already, and try to feed Karn. That's what he was doing in the woods. But I did like that May was in character for the most part. I really liked her dialogue trying to save Spider UK, but it's very small and in between, and for a whole issue that, you know, is kind of making these characters disappear, you would think the issue would be more dedicated to Spider UK and Mayday, but they don't really have that many lines compared to the other characters. But like I said, the worst part of this issue is kind of the reaction of the heroes. Anya was totally out of character by saying, yeah, you know, forget about them pretty much. And that's a sucker punch to Mayday fans, because Arana, I still call her Arana, was the one who replaced May's original Spider-Girl series. That's not why she got canceled, but that was the next Spider-Girl, and she is called Spider-Girl, and I never thought she needed that name. I actually really liked that her name was Arana. It represents more of her heritage, so I still call her Arana, honestly. But yeah, it's kind of a sucker punch. And then Uncle Ben's line in the end of the issue where he's like, yeah, I gotta go to protect Mary Jane and Benji. Not to let Mary Jane know about the news of what happened to May, but no, it's to protect them. From what? I mean, no one's really attacking them, so what do they need protection from? So that was kind of a weird ending. So hopefully this arc will kind of continue in a way, and we'll find out what happened with May and in Spider UK, because it seems like there's opportunity for them to go somewhere else. Hopefully in the next issue we'll discover that, or in future issues. But I was pretty upset with this. I thought it was very rushed, and I don't think it was worth Spider UK and May disappearing in this issue, and if so, they should have given them more of a character spotlight. So yeah, overall just a very rushed issue. Web Warriors issue 5 was a major disappointment for me, and I gave it 2 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.